the cat eye, click them. What's behind them? What's behind those eyes? What's your fashion? You know, what's your inspiration? And I usually find that we end up having something in common.
Follow me. Let's go meet the rest of the clique.
We're a very artistic, musical, dancing family. So he always brought that. He's like, pretend you're Marilyn Monroe doing this, or it's just really fun growing up in my family. The bohemian side came from just my country. They're from Chile, so when I went there, everything was kind of bohemian style and natural beauty. Actually, my mom.
Okay.
Growing up in all the pictures, all she wore was the eyeliner, and she was in the 50s, 60s. Oh no, she was 60s and 70s, and she just always had it. That's all her makeup was, just a black eyeliner. I had my moments with no cat eye, and then I realized I really miss my cat eye. I always prefer liquid. I've always used liquid, but it's hard because I prefer a matte look, and there's a lot of them out there that are shiny and glossy, and that's not my thing.
I think that my style it's trendy and sometimes flashy. Because I love like sparkles and glitter. Let's see, I remember being about maybe 5 or 6, and my grandmother, my mother's mom, is a super big like Betty Boop doll collector. So I was around her as a young kid, and everywhere you look, there's Betty Boop with the big head and the huge, huge eyes. And her eyes were round already, but then the huge cat eyes on the outside. So I remember seeing that like when I was a really young kid. Played a lot of different instruments. She's a musician, she's an artist, she's an entertainer. She's fun, but she's edgy. I use a pencil on the liquid on the top, and then the pencil on the bottom.
I do like to wear a lot of vintage, and I know that in Midtown a lot of people wear that. I actually was very influenced by Japan, but at the same time that's not necessarily what I wear now. So I'm not sure how it links, but I just know that it does, you know. I used to use the MAC angle brush and use their, I forget what it's called now, but it was kind of like in a little container, and it was like kind of thick clay stuff. So now I use liquid, so it's a lot easier, yeah. And the angle brush, I found I would have to like hold my elbow in my other hand and then like take the brush and like not shake at all, and I would constantly mess up.
Well, because my love for horror movies, I used to watch Elvira when I was little, and Elvira is for sure the one that got me into that. The whole the tear ducts look and the flared out eyeliner and the eyelashes, yeah, it was all her. Oh no, every day, even when I'm tired, even if I don't put the lashes on, I have to do the eyeliner or else I'll just look off. My sister kind of inspired me to do like the bold look, and then but she was more like, she used neutral colors, and I like that too. But then I just started doing my own thing with the colors, like bright yellow or green lips, or just something different, something to make me stand out. I'm still rocking the flare.
Hi, it's me, Bridggett, as Badia. I'm a professional Middle Eastern dancer. And it's funny because I was talking to my dad, and I think I had on like the full-on cat eye makeup. And he said, well, now you have a really good reason to wear the black eyes. And I just thought that was cute. It was really funny. Kindred spirit type of thing. It always makes me wonder about them. What's behind them? What's behind those eyes? What's your fashion? You know, what's your inspiration? And I usually find that we end up having something in common. But it was just a feeling that I had. You know, I play around with makeup I love Prince. As a kid, I always thought that he had this extremely exotic style. I mean, I've loved all the movies and with the classic Hollywood stars and all that, but I can't really say that that was what inspired me. It's now in my performance art journey, I tend to do these different characters that are inspired by, say, some burlesque characters, or for my belly dance, the Egyptian characters and everything. So there's a different type of cat eye I'll use for all of those. If I'm doing belly dance, it'll probably be a little bit more sharp and dark. If I'm doing more of my Pandora Gunn stuff, it's gonna probably have, it could be either a 20s or a 50s vibe with that, but just anything retro and vintage. But as Bridggett Bess, day to day, I will not leave home without cat eyes. Even if I go to the gym, I'll still have like some little tip on the end. People might not be able to tell or whatever, but I know. I love the cat eye.